Gideon and the 300 represent fleshly weakness and God's power. When we are weak, God is strong. Weak in numbers, weak in ability, weak in strategy, God is strong. Weak in motivation, weak in effort, grace is strong. God dwindled down the army to 300 to show that the battle belongs to the Lord, that victory is a gift from God. Gideon is the lowest in his tribe, and his tribe is the lowest in Israel when he is called by the angel. Gideon represents our human weakness. Paul the apostle embraced weakness so the power of God would rest on him. God's Spirit clothed Gideon. God's Spirit clothes our weakness. When we rely not on our own strength, intellect, understanding, our efforts, but we rely on God, we rest and receive God's results, his goodness, his victory, his benefits. The tribe of Ephraim means fruitfulness, accused Gideon fiercely for not being invited to fight in the legendary 300 battle, the war against Midian. They couldn't share the glory of fighting in the battle. They could only receive the benefits of the battle, peace and plenty. After the war was already won by God through Gideon and the intentional God-designed 300, the tribe of Ephraim was upset. They didn't get ascribed as being a part of the legendary battle. Ephraim didn't have the glory of fighting in the fight, but their glory was to receive the benefits of the victory, peace and plenty. Gideon told them to enjoy their grapes, vineyards, and fruits. Be content with the spoils of victory, peace and plenty. We weren't invited to the legendary war Jesus waged on sin, death, and devils on the cross. Our glory wasn't fighting sin, death, and devils on the cross with Christ. We inherit a victory, not a war. We are co-crucified with Christ, and we receive all the benefits and comforts of his sacrifice. Our glory is receiving freedom, liberty, peace, abundance of the gospel. Be content and eat your grapes, drink your wine, and feast on the aftermath of God's legendary victory on the cross. Showcase the goodness of God's plan, God's design, his desire, God's wisdom in Christ by being full of the benefits and sweetness of his love. Let the divine nature, fruits of a realized union with God, free gift of righteousness, burst forth in your life, displaying the fact that you are indeed a recipient of the overflowing cup of his wine salvation on the winepress of the cross. Show off your inheritance of the endless wine vineyards of God's country by drinking and being filled with his joy, mirth, and prosperity. Don't assume war, strife, and difficulty. Assume God's Spirit. Assume Christ. Assume a received victory.